Next part of the video, I welcome all of you. Okay, so next part of the video we are having a few important things that you need to know. Actually, there are certain things that you will need to know, and these are very important. Okay, so do not take them lightly. So first, health. See this picture. Sure. A state of complete physical, mental and social well-being, and not merely an absence of disease or infirmity. I am giving you examples. Physically means you must not have any kind of diseases. Mentally means you must not have any kind of tension, etc. And socially means everything around you must be perfect. That's never possible. So we are never healthy. It's very rarely possible, okay? So we are very rarely healthy according to this definition, okay? Next, diseases. Any condition in which see this picture? Any condition during which the normal functioning of the organ or entire organism is disrupted. Suppose you are having cough, so your throat is not working well. That means you have got a disease. You are having stomachache. That means your stomach is not well. It's not functioning properly. That's why your food is undigested, or half digested. So that is disease. Next, communicable diseases. Here are a few examples. You can just screenshot 1, 2, 3 over. Okay. So communicable disease, a disease which can spread from one person to another, is known as a communicable disease. Just check with the examples. I'll be checking for you. Check for the example. See, chickenpox. Chickenpox is communicable, right? You will search all this in Google and you will tell me the next. You will write down in the comments. Measles, diphtheria, influenza, they are all spreaded. Whooping cough, pertussis, SARS, they are all spreaded. Spread by air. Chickenpox is spread by air. Whooping cough also by air. Pertussis by air. Measles by air. Diphtheria, you have it spread by vectors like cats and dogs. Influenza by mosquitoes. Next, not mosquitoes, encephalitis is mosquitoes. No, influenza by air, any kind of influenza. Okay, next we have vector, no? See the vectors, what they carry. See now very properly. This is a mosquito carrying bacteria, bugs carrying protozoas, another bug carrying protozoas, and a mosquito carrying some viruses, etc. So what are these vectors? The carrier of disease causing germs. So this protozoa, bacteria, virus, these are all germs. Fungi, we don't have any vector as such. Okay, so these are all germs, right? So they carry them. That's why they are known as vectors. Next, non-communicable diseases. Side picture. Now see, look into these examples. Come on fast. Cardiovascular diseases. Can you say whether they are communicable or non-communicable? Or if you are saying communicable, then write down the reason why. Okay. Diabetes, if you are telling communicable, then write down the reason. Chronic respiratory disease, you will write down the reason if you are saying that it's a communicable disease. And cancer, you all will write down the cause. Now don't say it's hereditary, that's why it is a communicable disease. No. Okay? No, it can't be. Okay? Malnutrition. Malnutrition. The lack of any nutrient in the diet is known as malnutrition. Allergy. Any abnormal reaction to the body of certain substances is known as allergy. Balanced diet. A diet in which all components are essential for carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins and roughage, and in adequate proportion. Hygiene. The conditions and practices in which it is to maintain health and prevent the spread of diseases. Okay. So just a minute all of you. I'll teach you the okay. So I'll explain to you these definitions. But before that, I want to just give you something. This I'll teach you a few things before that. Okay, that is plaque and osteoarthritis. Okay, I'll come back to these definitions. Don't worry. So next we have osteoarthritis. So osteoarthritis is degenerative diseases caused by the wear and tear of joints when they are overused. It can occur due to aging, injury, or even heredity. It's usually happening in the middle age. Knees, hips, feet, and spine are the most common factors affected by it. It leads to deep aging pain, stiffness, and inability to move. It can cause knobby and enlargement in the end of bones and feet, especially in fingers and feet. Next, plague. Plague I'll teach you. But before that, I know the definitions. Okay? So, one examples of non-communicable and other examples of communicable. Okay? So, first of all, we are going to teach about malnutrition. So, what is malnutrition? Malnutrition is if you are not eating properly or if you are not having your food properly, then you are caused by malnutrition. Okay? So, when you are not having your food very properly, so you must have your food properly, then only you will not face malnutrition. If you are not having your food properly, and if there is deficiency in your balanced diet, then you are having malnutrition for sure. There are two examples, okay? Kwashiorkor and marasmus. Kwashiorkor and marasmus, okay? These two are the main definitions that you are going to have. Okay? Kwashiorkor and marasmus, you will check your book. If you have the spelling, it's okay. Otherwise you don't have to do that. If your book is having that, then do it. If your book is not having that, don't have to do it. Check the spellings. Malnutrition is the main cause of that, okay? And you know the symptoms also. Once I'll tell you. The symptoms is that your belly protruding out and you're having a very thin skin and your liver gets enlarged and your hair gets rustled, retards physical and mental growth. These things occur usually in childs and not in the adults, okay? Okay, next one we have allergy. Allergy, you see histamine, all these things are written. So what is there? Histamine. Histamines and everything you are having. So what happens due to allergy? The T cells and the B cells of the body. We have two types of immune cells in the body. T cells and B cells, okay? So these T cells and the B cells are immunity cells of the body. So when they overreact, allergy is caused. Suppose any foreign substances enter your body by chance and therefore you are not having things done very properly. So therefore to avoid that, the T cells and B cells get overactive and your body faces problems then. Okay? So due to overactiveness, this happens. You know what's personal hygiene? Personal hygiene is a hygiene that you maintain. All of you must maintain hygiene. That's it. Okay? Because you see there are many things. You need to comb your hair, you need to brush your teeth. You must keep yourself clean and neat. That's what is personal hygiene. Next, balanced diet. A diet in which the 5 types of food should be kept in right proportion. So there must be 5 types of food only, you see. I'll tell you the names, okay? These are dairy products. What are they? Sorry everyone. They are the proteins, okay? These are vegetables. They provide vitamins and minerals. They are the carbohydrates. They provide us. Okay, this rice and chapati are carbohydrates. These are proteins. These are vitamins and minerals. So can you say which one is not there and which one we must add? If your answer is fat, then it's alright, okay? We must add fat over there. And you can get a lot of fat through milk also, so fat is also there. Okay, no problem. So next we have I'll show you these things, okay? Osteomalacia, and I'll show you osteoarthritis, or you can call it osteomalacia also. Malacia spelling I'll tell you. Malacia. That's malacia spelling. Can you see a normal bone, a normal joint? This is a normal joint. This portion is a joint, a normal joint. Can you see? So this normal joint is, you can see this portion is joined very clearly, very properly. So you will not get any kind of pain over here. Okay, like the joints, normal joints that we are having, they are this normal joints. Okay, so very nice. They're sticking together to each other, plunking together to each other. So you can see it very properly. Next one you have these things. See properly, you are going to have this one bone is lifting up, but this part is going down. Now if you are having this kind of disease, this part is lifting up, this part is going down, then you must have osteomalacia, but this is occurring in adults, not to you. You are going to have rickets, which is another kind of osteomalacia. Okay, I have made this slide very dirty. I'll write once more. You are going to have rickets. The children are having rickets, and the adults are having osteomalacia, which is this, or osteoarthritis. Osteoarthritis. Okay. See, just a little bit of his joint, and you feel a lot of pain over here. This is the symptom of the disease. I already read out a paragraph to you. Okay. Next, you are having plague. What's a plague? You know, in history we had like plague epics when many people died due to plague. Very sad. Okay, so these all are very sad diseases. What used to happen, you all know. Now first I'll say how it is caused. Plague, there is a kind of bacteria which carries plague. You don't need that right now. It transmits into this person, and you are having, like, from a plague person, the rat carries the plague. Okay, I'll mark and show you by using the highlighter. Wait. See, this person is infected and the rat is carrying the plague from him. Next, the plague virus is transmitted to a healthy person. This one is a healthy person, and this one is the infected person. So can you say the rat here is what? If you have guessed vectors, then you have learned this chapter very carefully. And if you have not guessed, please go through the videos once again. Okay, I am requesting all of you. Okay, so it is fully transmitted, like this whole cycle, and then it goes on. Another rat gets it, again another healthy person gets it. Like the cycle goes on, and there was epidemics due to this. You all know. People used to get epidemics due to all this. My God, people used to have epidemics. Seriously, people used to have epidemics of plagues. Like we are having pandemic of corona right now. They used to have epidemics of plagues, and many people died. And when the people died, their face was fully black in color. That was the most sad thing anyone could have. And they had such when I was surfing through plague from the net, I was like thinking that how can they survive? Now a vaccine is there and you can survive to plague, but in those days you will die a very painful death in those days. Okay, so this is what is there. Plague is a very bad disease. Actually, you have to die a painful death if you are having plague. But now, not nowadays. In the olden days, if you go back for a time machine. Okay, so this was our video. Thank you so much. Bye.